High Rollers. You barely see me, but it's part 4 of the April NAFO truck handover event, and in this part, the truck is being handed over. This is the official part. First part of the interview is done by only Georgie from Ukraine Matters, and he is good at this, by the way. And then I am joining and also talking to Atam, who is the defender, Ukrainian defender from the 26th Artillery Brigade, and he gets 2 NAFO trucks from you guys. This is the first time we're providing 2 trucks in one campaign, but to be fair, not only from you guys, but also from ATP Geopolitics community and Roman Trochimets community. So this is an achievement of more than just one community. Hence it's 2 trucks for 26 Artillery Brigade. They, in the next part, in part 5, which is probably gonna be, premiered tomorrow, you're gonna see a full interview with this defender. It's gonna be 40 minutes, my typical informal type of interview, which a lot of you like, I know. So, in this one, we're just warming up. And my friends, please enjoy.
Hey, this time we're having 2 great trucks fundraised by Rick the Ukrainian, ATP Geopolitics Jonathan, and Roman Trochimets for the 26th Artillery Brigade.
Yep.
Atam, very nice seeing you here.
Nice to see you.
Can you tell us a little bit about the work of the 26th Artillery Brigade, what you do, where you work, and about yourself, of course?
Yeah, my nickname is Atam. I'm from 26th Artillery Brigade, named after General Roman Dashkevich, the father of Ukrainian artillery. So what we do, we fight, as everyone who is here. Our main goal as an artillery brigade is to destroy Russian artillery, but we also do everything which is needed. So we can target on the front line to the infantry, some vehicles, every target that needs to be destroyed, we do that. Our brigade is a bit separated on many directions. To be honest, there are 4 of them. I won't name, but the main one is from Siversk to New York. The main forces are located there. So we've passed through the Bakhmut battle. Actually, our brigade was there from 2021, and we never left this direction. So we fought, we fight, and we will be fighting. What else can I say? We learn, Russians learn, and it's endless battle until we win.
Absolutely. Can you tell us a little bit more about the role of the artillery? Because we've seen it evolve a little bit. There was like artillery, then there was the coming of the drones. What's the role of the artillery units and the brigade right now? Like how are you working in this modern era?
For example, our brigade forms so-called an artillery group, and as I told, our main goal is to destroy Russian artillery. But it's not only destruction. You know, when their artillery works for our positions, or just while rotations and our people are under danger of an artillery shelling. Such stations like anti-PQ or drones, they can figure out where from Russians are shooting, and we send there a few shots, you know, just to shut it down, so to save lives as well. It also makes huge psychological effect when the Russians are trying to attack. So when the shelling, you know, are coming close, they have no much will to continue their move. let's say that's it.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you're following, probably not, but there is a huge holy war right now going on how the artillery works
Yeah,
online. More specifically, whether the shoot and scoot way of using artillery is the way to go and to use the artillery, because people are sitting in their warm homes and discussing how artillery works and how artillery should work. In our modern stuff, like, is it still a thing for artillery to arrive, just basically fire and just leave, or there is like more complex mechanics in there? Tell us, like, from a person that knows how it is.
It's also an interesting question. The war is changing every day, and it's not the same as it was even yesterday. But comparing to the beginning of the war, when the artillery was forming a line, the battery under command 333 in fire, now it's separated. Each gun, each cannon is separated and camouflaged. So I don't know how other brigades are doing, but for us we use closed positions where we just, for self-propelled artillery system, we just drive through a little bit, and we fire, we do what we need, and we just came back to the house, as we call it. So basically, it is a caponnier. It has like walls and ceiling with a net, like metal net, camouflage nets. It all needed to fight, not to be damaged or was destroyed by FPV or Lancet or any kamikaze drone. They have plenty of them. That's how we work.
That's a very definitive answer. From what I've heard, like the positions that, so you're really putting it up there.
For some types of guns, they still use like come, shoot, and leave tactic, but they still have to be far away from the front line. We cannot we cannot allow ourselves to be far away, otherwise we'll just not cover their artillery.
Yeah. What's the situation with shells and like the supplies for ammunition for artillery? How bad is it?
It could be better, let's say that. The situation, let's say, for the last year is not the best, but we're still alive and our work is still needed. We have more shells when the situation is getting worse and get less shells when it becomes more stabilized. But it's not something you would like to have. I just remembered 2020 sword, the summer. We had everything we needed. We shoot it everywhere we wanted. Of course, for a military objects of Russians, and we could reach whatever we wanted. Now we have limits where we can reach, unfortunately for us.
Is it like hard limits or because of what you have, the equipment?
Let's say it's a hard limit because we have to make decisions what we need to shoot, what can wait for later.
Okay.
And we also cooperate with drones, with FPVs, and these, as Russians say, Baba Yaga drones, heavy ones. So if the target can be destroyed by them, we cooperate with them, and they loudly do this job.
That's so nice. I would like to call in Rick because he's the main person that that fundraised for these vehicles together with Jonathan from ATP Geopolitics and Roman Trochimets. So, Rick.
Hey, huge thank you for
Thank you, Atam.
everything you did.
Thank you for your service. That's actually the first time. Okay, I'll take this one.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you. This is the first time we are but handing over two trucks at the same time to one unit. And I know that you really need those trucks, and trucks these days, well, as any days, is a deficit, and
So true.
it's inexpendable, unfortunately. Do you know this patch system, how we do it, how we raise funds for the trucks? Do you know?
Not really.
So when people donate 100 euros, they can get one of the
I
patches. But the patches are awesome, and this one, the main one of this campaign, is well, it is also on the side of the truck. Each truck on each side is two fists. One is Ukrainian, one is British, and we stand in unity. And Britain is a huge supporter of Ukraine. So I want to give them all to you one by one. So just want to show them off and tell. This one is ATP Geopolitics patch. It is fighting for freedom and truth. ATP is a Tipolin philosopher. So it's a philosopher who is a bit drunk, but it's a dangerous one because
I can
it
see
has an AK there. And the last one, but not the least, is the one that was my idea, because I like Mr. Spock. Do you know him?
Yep.
Yeah, so he can also do that. And I just added the Ukrainian thing to it. Live long, prosper, and donate. This patch was created. I'm really happy that we have it now. And it's huge, by the way. I did not expect it to be so big. It's pretty awesome. So one more for you. I hope this will... By the way, do you guys collect them?
Yeah, of course. We have such a corner on our headquarters, let's say, not in Berdichi where we used to live, but in the Donetsk region. Have some flags. We also communicate with some Latvian, Estonian volunteers. Our brigade colonel, let's say, he has huge cooperation with these countries, and there are also flags, some souvenirs, and we also give them back with our brigade merch. And Great Britain also donates a lot, and it's something we really appreciate.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I have a lot more questions about artillery, and one I will ask just one. Do you guys have in your brigade the drone teams, the drone units who do the air defense and destroying Russian Zalas, Supercams, Lancets?
Yep. We just it is newly created in our brigade, so the people, they are already created, but they still learning, because it's something new for us. So we didn't have an opportunity to take experienced pilots, so we just took the people whom we have and send them to practice to other brigades, and they started their mission to defend the sky, because these UAVs, it's such a horrible thing to artillery, because they can see us from a really long distance, and I know what I say.
Yeah. And so you guys probably suffered a lot from them yourself.
We suffered a lot, because their reaction time is around 40 to 50 minutes. So if they can see the flash from a shot, like in 40-50 minutes you can wait for Lancet coming somewhere in that area. So we have to watch that as also.
Well, I really wish that system will work efficiently and
it will
bring you safety and more safety. I want to thank everyone who donated to this campaign, guys. It's a fantastic result.
It is.
We raised funds in this campaign for 4 vehicles in just 26 days, 78,000 euros. Great job, guys. For these two communities, it's a great result, and I'm really happy that we're giving this to your brigades, and I wish it to live on and prosper together with you guys, so you would be safe. Georgie,
I hope
maybe you want to add something before we finish.
No, it's like the always question is like, what do you need more? That's the only question that my community always have. What else? What else we can help with?
There are some stuff you cannot buy on the market. Mostly we need that stuff. But yeah, the cars, they are always needed because, as I said, our guns, they are separated. They work like one by one, and we need more positions. We need to prepare more positions. If one is shelling, the guys are jumping into the self-propelled gun and they just ride to another one, and they are ready to continue their mission. And all of that needs cars, as well as evacuation, because you know shelling is pretty bad. Russians struggling from the number of shells they have, but not as much as we do, unfortunately.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your service. And Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
Героям слава! Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like this video, leave a comment under it for Atam, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can check the previous part here. This is an interview, a long one, with the guys from 93rd Brigade who got the another truck from this campaign from you guys. And I also ask you to donate, please. Buy the tickets for this beautiful flag. This is the raffle item this week, 93rd Brigade flag. From the previous video, it was introduced there. And you can get the chance to get this flag with your donation. One ticket is $10. You can buy as many of them as you want. Now, please also subscribe to my base. If that one does not work for you, please also subscribe. You can try Donatello and Patreon. The links are in the description of this video. And live long and prosper, my friends. Thank you for everything you do for Ukrainian army. Slava Ukraini!